Sometimes people ask me, like, what do you mean read energy? Like, what is this energy and vibration? Everybody can read the energy and vibration. It's just a matter of finding the right words that your mind can understand, so that then you understand what we're talking about. There's sometimes I'm having consults, or I'm talking to people. I'll say something and they say, no, I don't believe that. I don't get that. I said, I understand. I said, but you do. You do actually believe it. It's just I haven't found the combination to your safe yet to where you can understand where I'm pointing. You know, sometimes it takes too much time. There's too many walls. I don't bother with it. But telepathic communication, it's a subtle process. It's part of the human software package that we have. We all have it. Girls have it a little more. God's graced them with that. They need it. They're much more intuitive. I watch the guys sometimes. I mean, I used to in Ecuador. We'd sit on the church steps, or anywhere, and then we watch how the guys try to mac the girls. You know, like the guy would be walking down the street. He's like walking like this. He'll see a girl, and he's like, change his whole demeanor. It's funny as hell. And then the girl usually sees him before she knows he's going to do that before he even does it. You know how used to that they are? So used to it. Like that's why it's just funny. I kind of like the U.S. in the sense that people they don't look at you like nobody cares about you here. They're kind of like they're all in their own little world. I'm making it short. Like there's 8 billion people and everybody's lonely. It's funny on an overpopulated planet. So, and also the girls, they're kind of just scathed. Like they're so sick of it. So sick of guys like working them, except the insecure girls. They want like, please, can you give me more attention? So the point is, the girls, this sense of intuition or awareness or reading, picking up this subtle telepathic, communication, energy, they can read that, they can feel that. That's what it is. When I talk about vibration, reading vibration, energy, that's what it is. Anybody, even the most dullest mind, you have this gift. Or it's not a gift, it's just part of the human package. You talk to somebody, you're reading them. You're somehow reading them. Even you're not trying to read them, you're reading them. You're reading me right now. You're reading me. Somebody else could say these exact same words that I'm saying, and maybe you'll think they're full of it. Or maybe you'll think they're like awake. Like, how are you reading me? That's where it gets, see, this is where we can get confused, because let's break it down. On the deepest level, we're in telepathic communication with each other. That means you're reading each other's energy and vibration. Now, that's the base. Now here's where it's contingent upon your level of consciousness and evolution. How we interpret that reading, the interpretation of the reading. This is what causes problems. This is why some people, they may read you in a very wrong way, especially people that, if you're doing YouTube, you get, there's so many different levels of perception out there, in so many different levels of consciousness. They'll think, and this happens in relationships too. They'll think, I've had a couple girls, they think I'm a saint, and then later think I'm a devil. I gotta be careful if I see them. Like, do they hire a sniper or something somewhere? You can just flip. So the interpretation of the energy and vibration that we're picking up, that depends on our level of consciousness. The more deeper and self-aware we are as an individual, the more you can read others in a coherent way. See, that's the thing, because we're all the same. You can't understand somebody, their stage or situation, unless you experienced it. See, some people, you can look at them and they can be, angry or have a pouty face. I like that word. And someone, you can just, right? Like you can read that. You don't have to be a master to read that. You can just tell. You can pick up the energy. It's lower frequency or vibration. It's heavy. And you'd be around somebody else and they're like, they're vibing. And you can feel it. It's light. The energy's lighter. It's higher. All right. So there you go. You can read energy. All right. Now, how that gets interpreted, let's give an example. Let's give an example when I'm talking about evolution and conscious awareness. The guy or the person that's angry or has a pouty face, a lower level of consciousness person will just will take it personal. Imagine? Like they take it personal. Or they're like, damn, he's doing that to me. Like, well, and then maybe get mad at him. Higher level consciousness person, and this functions automatically. There's not enough time to like remember the spiritual book that you read or the course you took that says, wait a minute now, try to have compassion for others. No, man, this is like this. This happens in the moment, which is why I say grace has to evolve us. There's no books or courses or anything that's really going to do that. It may give you a sense that like you're getting somewhere. That's cool. It gives higher vibration when you're reading or watching things that are higher vibration. I'm a total proponent of that because that's part of what prepares us and makes us ready for grace to do for us what we can't do for ourselves or what anything else can do for ourselves. So being in higher vibrations, yeah, that's part of the high level lifestyle package that I'm a big proponent of. So if there were in another person, if there's some shift has happened inside, they have a higher level of awareness. When they see the guy that's angry with the pouty face, they're gonna automatically, they're not gonna take it personal. They're gonna realize like, okay, he's having a bad day. You know what that feels like. You can remember and recall in your own experiences when you had a hard time, and then how that bleeds through into your normal walking life. Even the ones that pretend like, no, I'm not gonna let this get to me. I have to go to work now and I need to put on my shiny face. Somebody who's higher, more conscious, you can see because you're reading energy. Now, somebody at a lower level, maybe they can't, they believe it. They believe the face. Oh, look, the face is like this. That means they're good. Those who have more subtle perception, you'll see, no, they're not good. Oh, I mean, they're always good. Everybody's good. But you can sense that they're carrying something. They're not present. They haven't processed something. See, that's reading energy. That's what it is. And everybody has that. We just like I said, it's like we have hands, right? Yeah, because it's part of the package. Well, same thing. And this telepathic communication is the same thing. That's what it is. That the more we grow, the more self-aware we become, the more this package functions better. The more it's like you get your CPU in your package, it keeps getting upgraded. Like updates, right? You get the higher updates when it's ready. And this is the game of life, and it's fun. It's hot out. It's like this is what we're here to experience and do. Let's get a little non-dual, in case the non-duals, they might, they're like, yeah, but nothing exists. Yeah, okay. So this whole package, this whole play of life, that's all being housed inside the infinite, which is formless. It's the stage. And then all this is playing out. Both. It's both. So somebody who's more self-aware, you pay attention to both. You pay attention to, you can say, this total emptiness, which is totally alive because it's allowing the show to be played on. You're aware of that, but you're also aware of the functioning of this 3D game that we're in. That's balance. See, that's good. That's what you want to do. And then you yeah, you just come across more organic and whole, not so weird. You don't come across as a spiritual, rigid foo-foo who just says nothing exists, and at the same time, you aren't totally identified as this little human that only believes in this human life. And I got to get my needs met, and I know I got to take care of myself. It's all about survival. See, both are imbalanced. Usually we have to experience both sides of that unbalanced spectrum to come back into balance. Yeah, to what degree, I don't know. It depends on your karma. All right, I'll see you.